SIL or school has always focused on doing something better, faster, cheaper, or easier for you, for your business to grow, or for you to get right triggers at right time so that it improves your business and improves your life. Welcome to SIL Master Class.
Are you scared of doing multiple investments in business? Are you looking at why do I need to consistently keep investing when I don't know what the returns are? Or you always scared the wealth that you're trying to create for yourself, for your family will be in risk as you move forward? Well, then this masterclass is for you. We're talking today about why do entrepreneurs get scared of multiple investments in business. My name is Dr. Yogesh Pawar and I'm the founder of School of Inspirational Leadership, a consulting and a training organization that has supported 15,000 plus entrepreneurs for last 1 decade. In this masterclass, we're going to talk about 5 points and understand the psychology behind it, but through a case. Now, there was a businessman who is right now into plant equipment of distilleries and making big plants. Okay. Now, awesome engineer. The company was ranging around close to 20-22 crores. When he started working with us, he wanted to shut off the company. Now, one of the reasons why he wanted to shut off the company was because his company was not prepared for the second layer or the second generation entrepreneurs who would be created. And his assumption was that the business could probably have only the second generation that is from his family. Now, when we started consulting and started understanding his threat, his fears that he has about his scalability, we realized that it is important for him to plan a right governance structure. But before you plan any governance structure, there are 5 points that you need to keep in mind before you start working on that governance so that you can build up your company that can last for 100 years or more. Point number 1 that we're going to talk about is business is not a one-time investment game. That's a myth. Have you thought about all the cost avenues? If you really look at it, all the cost avenues, people, process, system, methods, acquisitions, your plant, infrastructure. Have you thought about all those cost avenues that you need to incorporate before you start up the scalability process? Now that's a part of your planning. And if you do this planning right, you will see that you will get off the fear of scalability. So most important element in any scalability process is planning. Now, this planning has to be done scientifically based on market researches. And of course, well, a lot of people think it is expensive, but trust you me, it's not expensive. It just needs you to be at the right place, sitting calmly and going through a certain process and certain tools that help you to evolve your own thought process, because you are the one who started off the company. And it's important that you understand and put everything down on the paper. Point number 2 is invest in appropriate resources. Now, when I say appropriate, the word appropriate means optimized, which means whatever is today relevant and what is relevant to your future. So your journey from today to journey to future, okay, needs to be crafted well so that your fear goes off, so that you are excited to do the investments because it is your journey that you have envisioned. Now, most of the time, entrepreneurs do not envision their journey. The point B is what I say. If you understand your journey from point A to point B, you will be absolutely not fearful. Why? Because you've already visualized that, and anything that is visualized gets away your fear. Point number 3 is your juggle between your own security, your own family security, and your business success. Now that juggle, that unclarity is not allowing you to take optimum risk. Now, as human beings, we all have an expiry date, though we don't know what it is, but we all have one. And as we move towards the life's ladder, our motivation keeps changing. And because our motivation keeps changing, our vision keeps changing about future. Now, hence it is extremely important that you have an understanding of what is the security that you want to create for your family and for yourself, and what is the business success you want to achieve. And how can that be parallelly worked upon? Because business will always require you to invest. but your family always wants you to be secured. You want your family to be secured. So in both the cases, that decision-making point does not happen. And if you are able to decide that decision-making point, personally, how much do I need? Family-wise, how much do I need? And then how much do I need to build in my business? Once that clarity happens, your decision-making goes extremely fast, and that's what is required today at the marketplace. Your extreme clarity leads to your better decision making. So clarity leads to decision making. I hope you are able to get the third point absolutely clear. इसी वजह से शायद आपको decision making में तकलीफ होती है. So make sure a good businessman, a businessman who's focused and envisioned, makes better decisions. So that's point number 3 for you. Point number 4 is about competition. इस competition से भी बहुत डर लगता है. We get scared of competition. Now, you know what? When you are in the market, when you are ready to swim, there will be sharks, there will be dolphins, there will be all fishes all around. You have to swim your way. Now, I'm going to tell you a tool. Okay? अगर आप ये box देखोगे, this box has 4 elements. It says raise, reduce, eliminate, and create. Now, all these 4 things, आपको ये सोचना है. You have to think this, that in order to take a leap in the market, what are the actions that I will raise, reduce, eliminate or create? This tool is from a famous book called Blue Ocean Strategy. मैं इसे बहुत बार use करता हूँ for myself also and of course for the organizations that I consult also. So why? Because it tells me the actions that I can take which will help me to move out of competition. So one of the tools, there are many tools like this, but one of the tools is the raise, reduce, eliminate, create, grade. This will help you to move forward and understand that competition will always exist. And hence, you have to take actions that are more optimum to your business line, to your product, to your service that you are trying to solve a problem. So if you are trying to solve a big problem, you will be able to generate big revenues. If you're solving a small problem, you will be able to generate small revenues. I always say, there is a statement that I always say, that if you have the capacity of solving small problems of lot of people, you're going to be wealthy. Okay? If you have the ability, I'll repeat again for your understanding. If you have the ability to solve small problem of lot of people, you will see that you're becoming wealthy. Now, what does that mean? आप Uber देखिए, Google देखिए, आप Amazon देखिए, Flipkart. इन्होंने क्या किया? इन्होंने छोटी प्रॉब्लम सॉल्व करी. आप Swiggy देखिए, ये टेक्नोलॉजी वाली कंपनियां होंगी, या कोई मैन्युफैक्चरिंग में कंपनियां हैं जो बॉश हैं. आप अगर देखोगे मारुति ने छोटा प्रॉब्लम सॉल्व किया, छोटी गाड़ी लाई, छोटे सस्ते पैसे में लाई, स्टेबिलिटी लाया और मार्केट में बहुत सारे लोगों को केटर किया. सो दिस इज हाउ, इफ यू रिजॉल्व स्मॉल प्रॉब्लम्स ऑफ लॉट ऑफ पीपल, there is a high possibility that you get out of competition. Business scale up is not a comfortable process. You have to get out of your comfort zone to do that. Now, when you have to get out of your comfort zone to do that, इसका मतलब क्या है? इंसान या आप और मैं तभी अपनी जगह छोड़ेंगे जब फ्यूचर आज से अच्छा लग रहा है या फ्यूचर बेहतर लग रहा है. If you envision your future better than today, that's when you are ready to move and take some steps towards your future. Or else you will stay in the comfort zone. Now, this comfort zone in business is a dead trap. It is a slow death, which means because you are in a moving train, if your speed is slow, somebody else is going to move forward. So in business, it is a dead trap. So make sure that you envision your scale-up process, because you have to plan it right and it will get you out of your comfort zone. Now, ये इसका सबसे बड़ा उदाहरण, the companies that we see, companies that have got into comfort zone are companies who focus on cost cutting extremely high. They are not aggressive. They look at जो मिल रहा है वो ले लेते हैं. So market dictates what should be that turnover. Okay, they do not dictate. They do not show the dominance and aggression to dominate the market. Right? आपके दिमाग में ये भी आ सकता है that how is it possible that we as SMEs can dominate the market? Yes, you can. As I said, you have to small problems of lot of people. You can dominate. Now, in this entire process, you got to remember one simple mechanism. I have to envision my future, plan my future, and ensure that I have made amicable investments and keep myself ready with investments so that I can move forward consistently. क्योंकि बहुत बार हम कर्जे लेने से डरते हैं. We do not take loans. Why? Because we have to pay them. And that's exactly why we don't take loans. But good businessmen ensure that they take loans because they have a vision in place and they know the methods of repaying it. So importantly, cost cutting cannot be the way of scaling up. When you have to scale up, you have to envision and invest so that you can reach your desired goals or desired dreams or desired vision of scale. I hope all these 5 pointers that are now reflecting on the screen will help you to scale up your business and remove the fear. The first thing is, if you don't remove the fear, nothing is going to go off. So like as I said, the fear of that businessman who was at 22 crores, today the man is clocking 175 crores. Why? Because he's been able to get out of those fears, envision his future right, plan it right, put the right processes in place, and today he's shining as a good MSME star in the kind of community that we have. Okay, so request you to please get off the fear, plan your business so that you can plan off your journey for better future, for better tomorrow. Because if you scale up with people, you scale up for your processes, you scale up for your systems, you scale up for your society, and you create jobs for the country that you stay in. So it's very important and a social responsibility for you to scale up. If you have the potential, plan it right and move forward. This is Dr. Yogesh Pawar signing off from this masterclass. See you in the next. Thank you very much.